do something. You know, I really rock with the pattern of it too. This is a part of it right here.
Oh, that's clean.
Yeah, man. So just rocking with some new design ideas, playing with some new stuff. You know, it's been pretty solid.
Okay, let's start it off. Introduce yourself. Tell them your background. Tell them everything that you're doing right now.
Yeah, what's up? So my name is Devin Mercadel, and designer. Working on a couple of things right now. You know, whether that's from canvas work, digital work, music to furniture. You know, and I've been really taking the art serious for about the past 3.5, 4 years. So you know, it's definitely been a great experience. You know, coming up with a lot of cool ideas and concepts, working with the homies, working with my family. I feel like I'm still a student in the game. You know, but more so the game of life. You know, instead of looking at the traditional way of going about learning to be an artist. But yeah, man, I'm just a creative, man, you know, and just want to continue to build and create and continue to inspire as much as I can on this planet.
So where does this passion come from? Like, how did you even like get into this area where you decided like, oh, this is what drew me or draw me into this, and it just went from the little small maybe detail to where it's at now?
So, you know, I would definitely say when I was a kid, I was definitely inspired. I was really into music videos when I was young. I remember like the first video I ever really remember seeing was California Love with Pac and Dre, you know. Mm-hmm. And I just love like the costumes, you know, the wardrobe, the ideas that came from that, from being young, you know, growing up in Los Angeles. And my father was really big on art. He was really big on a lot of different things at that time that for me was just so unique. Like I remember there was like a painting. I'm sorry, my apologies, not a painting, but there was a picture that he had on the wall that he would always say, "Yo, can you see the bird? Can you see the bird in there?" It was just, I don't know what the hell it was. It was just like some like lines or something. It wasn't even. I can't even explain it. Like if I were to see that piece right now, it would just shock me. But he had this one piece. He was like, "You see the bird? Do you see this in it?" And I could never see it, you know. And ultimately, I feel like a lot of things that I've done in the past or now, you know, they definitely come through the art. But I remember being a kid and my father always just having this different eye, you know, for art and, you know, for design, more so like architecture, building structures. And I feel like growing up, seeing that a lot and listening to, you know, a lot of music with my father, my family, that definitely injected a lot of energy into who I am today. You know, like my father was into, you know, the old school, you know, my uncle was into the rock and roll, my mom's into R&B, and my brother was into rap, you know. So like all those things was like, you know, have kind of helped me get to where I'm at today. And I feel like a lot of that energy comes from that, you know, those experiences of life and just, you know, trying new things. So I mean, hopefully that answers the question.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's all like a whole melting pot of like everybody with their own like flow that kind of like, join together and put you on the platform where you at now. I know you mentioned earlier like working with your friends and stuff. So how do you build a lot of relationships in your area that like kind of keep you going and maneuver in the direction that you want to go in? Like how do you pick the right people to kind of say, okay, I want to work with this person, and you both like drawing energy to keep, you know, each other moving forward with whatever passion you guys got going on?
Yeah, well, I mean, ultimately, man, I feel like those people find me, and that's just in just a general statement, meaning that, you know, meaning because I think that a lot of times, like when you go like to search for a lot of things, sometimes, you know, you're looking in different areas that may not be the right place at times, and for you as a creative, as a human being on this planet, you know. But I think that what's right for you is right for you, you know, and a lot of times, you know, I definitely believe in lifelong friendships that do come along with business relationships and just all of that. And, you know, ultimately, I say I focus on just being as organic as possible with that approach, with creating, with people reaching out or anything. You know, it's like I feel like there's a reason people cross your path. You know, I believe, you know, in like the law of attraction, and being able to know that, you know, the people that come into your life, they're there for a reason. And really, at this point, when it comes to creating, it's the same thing. You know, you can say you want to work with somebody, you want to do this, you want to do that, but really, you got to make sure it's the right time, the right place, the right energy, and you know. So for me, I just try not to press anything. I just want to be able to continue to just grow and, you know, have my peoples there with me, you know, and I think that it's something that's just become organic over the years. It's not something that's really forced. So, you know, not everything is for everybody. Like I said, you know, you may want to do these things, and, you know, Lord willing, you know, you'll get there, but it just has to be organic. I don't really think, because everything I've done creatively wasn't something that I like set, like, all right, I set goals, but like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, like, get this idea of knowing what you want to do, but then when something happens, and then, you know, it can just completely derail everything, and, you know, it's just so many things that can happen, and I just believe in being as organic as possible.
I know right now you got an event coming up. Is these like new people that you're working with, or maybe, or have these been the same people that have been in your corner for a while right now? Like, talk about the event that you got coming up.
Yeah, so right now, it's an event that is being curated by a friend of mine, and, you know, just trying something new right now. I think it's a cool opportunity to kind of put the art in someone else's hands, and I think it's a. I mean, I'm just blessed and thankful that people even are interested in the things that I've been creating, and that was just an interaction that happened by it being organic, you know, like similar to what I was just speaking about. So I feel like with with the people that I'm working with on this event, they have a vision, and I definitely want to learn from that, and, you know, see how I can grow as well as a creator, and, you know, just let it be organic once again.
Yeah. No, I mean, I actually like talk about the show. Like, tell everybody like where the show's gonna be at, like how the show is being put together. You know, like,
Got you. All right, yeah, yeah. It's basically going to be at a gallery downtown, Wanzemer. It's going to be the 8th. This, you know, in a couple days. Really, I can't believe how fast these days are going by, man. It's like, wow. You know, it's like, I just, like, honestly, sun up, sundown, sun up, sundown. Sometimes I don't know what day it is. Yeah, I got calendars and stuff, but man. So, anyways, you know, it's coming up pretty quickly. It's going to be running for about 3.5 weeks, and there's some really amazing artwork that's going to be there. And I'm speaking of other artists, you know, me and four other artists and myself. You know, T, she's an amazing curator, amazing person, just great energy. She reached out about showing a couple pieces, and so, yeah, you know, I don't want to let too much out there, but Channel is the name of the event. Eventbrite, which I know is COVID. You know, a lot of things have been happening through this time. I haven't done a show since November, and I've just been creating and just really, you know, containing these ideas and thoughts and putting them into one spot. It's like trying to capture content, build, and grow from there, and now ready to be seen. And, you know, I'm just excited. I kind of don't want to put too much into like overthinking about art anymore. You know, at one point I would be working every single day up until the show or the gallery or whatever. This is technically like the first gallery I'm actually going to be in, which is a great thing for me, because I'm like I said, I'm thank you. Yeah, I'm allowing you know, myself to just kind of, you know, step back a little bit, which is cool. And but the good thing is I've been in the field and on the grind working, you know, on doing a lot of things on, you know, with my friends and myself, and us just kind of growing, not really knowing how to do certain things, but hey, you know, we'll figure it out. And so now, you know, it's just a great opportunity, and I'm just blessed and thankful to be a part of this event. So yeah, if you guys are available, Channel is coming out to a gallery near you, COVID version, by the way. So, you know, it's definitely going to be a great experience, I would say, for the times. Hopefully it will inspire. And also, you know, we will make sure that everything is taken care of the right way, very clean, you know. You can also have like a private kind of walkthrough, from my understanding.
Okay,
That's more comfortable for you as well. Yeah, so we're going to pretty much, you know, try something different. And, you know, yeah, that's all. I don't want to give away too much.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely once I finish editing the video, I'm gonna definitely put up all the information for people and location and all that, so they can find.
Dope, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I know it's a little early morning vibes we got right now. You know, we still moving around, we still getting up today, but you know, we here and it's a blessing. So, you know, the way I see it is, man, I set goals, man, to where it's like if I'm there, then I'm supposed to be here. You know, if I make it point A, point B, if I'm able to do these things, sometimes it might be a little bit of pressure, but it's worth it, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm just thankful.
That's how you're supposed to go moving.
Yeah,
another question. I know you was kind of hitting on it with the with the questions I was asking. You kind of like drew some of the other questions that I wanted to ask within your conversation. So, what about the what if factor? Have you ever experienced that? Or are you experiencing that right now where you kind of like thinking like, what if, like the show you're putting on or the designs that you're putting together, like, should this work for the show? Are you having feelings like, oh, is this the right time to be doing this show? Or am I ready to do it? Like that what if, like, you know, so you can do.
Yeah, well, I mean, so to answer that question, it's a thought in my mind a lot of times about what if, oh, I could have did this, I could have done that, what if I did this? But ultimately, you just got to go. You know, it's like it's an interesting time, you know, and it's a little bittersweet, you know, because of the fact that we are experiencing a lot of things and getting a lot of energy from different areas. But I feel that I'm just around some amazing people and amazing energies and people that help me align so much that it becomes a little bit easier to give that creation to the world and, you know, just not being afraid to give your light to the public. I think that I have been in situations where I'm like, what if, you know, I could do this? What if I make this change? But ultimately, it goes back to not really being as organic as it can be. You know, I do believe in, you know, pushing hard, doing as much as you can, trying to get, you know, the job done the way you think it should be. But a lot of times, you know, a lot of the things that I've created have come from mistakes. And I sometimes don't really, you know, I try not to overthink it. And sometimes people see things that I don't see. So really it's what you make it. And I think with having that perspective of the creation, it just helps me. You know, we can always look at what could be done, changed. What about this? What about that? But ultimately, I try to just focus on what's in front of me. You know, focus on today, live for today, but plan for tomorrow. Is a thing that I really do, you know, and then focus on, you know, the 3 P's. It's like patience, practice, precision, you know. So when I look at those words or phrases, whatever you know, I feel like it really gives me an idea and understanding to not dwell on a lot of things that I don't have control over. And I think that because the work has started and grown and grown and grown before it showed and seen, a lot of times it gives me the opportunity to go through those questions in my head before it's too late. But, you know, there are times, and, you know, I could probably talk about a couple projects, a couple pieces that really, actually, let me show you. So this piece right here, this is the original piece of the chair that I'm sitting in right now. So, like, I don't know if you can tell a little bit. Yeah, you can tell. This too. And, but anyways, like, I don't want to say it was a mistake, but one time I just thought, like, man, let me just draw a new piece every day. So, like, this is just from one day out of 1 month out of 1 year, which was 2018. So I've been working for a while on a lot of pieces, and, you know, it just took time for me to get there, just like anything. And I'm still growing. There's a long way to go, you know. So I feel like if I were to look back at this and be like, well, what if I did this and what if I did that, then this would not have come to fruition probably the way it did. So, you know, I just want it to be organic. Hopefully that answers the question. That's like my second time saying that.
You answer the questions straight to the point.
Man, it's new for me, man. You know, I don't really the interviews, man. It's interesting. You know, I don't even, you know, I just want to keep it real. You know?
What you experience and how you experience and however it's coming.
Yeah.
The truth. So
respect.
Don't worry about it. You got it. As you know, this that Talk Your Shit fashion platform, and I know you do fashion, but you also have other areas of this industry that you tackle as far as being a music artist and also being, you know, what would you call this field that you're in now? We're just like, how would you title it? Like this world that you're in now, like doing your painting and doing the crafting with the furniture and stuff like that. How would you name it?
You know, I would. You know, people put you in the box sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
but
I would, like, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would say if I could put just a blanket word, I would just say I'm a creator. You know, that comes out different ways. People connect different ways. People connect through some audio. People connect through visual. You know, when you're looking at a movie, you got a couple things going on, but more so it's what you're looking at and what you're hearing to give you those emotions. You know, so I would definitely say I'm a creator, and that's just what it is. You know, if we're getting a little bit more specific, then I would say I'm an audio visual creator. So I think that, you know, when you're growing up in the world, you kind of are looking at, okay, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? I graduated at 17, so I never really knew what I want to do for the rest of my life, but I knew I wanted to do dope shit, you know, and I felt like it took time for me to go through those levels of, you know, studying music, studying, you know, life. And that all became a part of where I'm at today. So, you know, and I owe that to the people before me, you know, my family, my homies, shit, God, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, all of those things are starting to come together. And I just want to continue to be a student of it. And, you know, if people have this identity of me or what they think I do, then okay, cool. I love it. This person has this idea, perspective of me and what I do. Cool, love it, you know. But I'm just a creator, man. We all are. So that's what I'm rolling with.
Now, drawing it back into my other question.
Yeah.
I mean, you're young, very young, and you know you're killing the game. As what I can see, what would you tell someone, or what would you tell yourself if you had a chance to go back and be like, okay, had the opportunity to, you know, help your younger self or help someone that's like in the same situation like you that is doing a lot of things and they're like, you know, trying to figure it out or what direction they should go in. Like, what advice would you get out or kind of, you know, guide yourself or, you know, someone that's like definitely in your seat right now? What advice would you give them?
I would definitely say a couple things. I would like to touch on the idea that there are no rules to this shit, man. Like, you know, there's rules. We live by. We gotta eat. You know, we gotta pay bills. Unfortunately, but you know, there's a lot of things that we have to think about on a daily basis. I get it, but if there's a couple things. I would definitely say take heed to the people around you. You know. There's a lot of experiences that I've had in my life, you know, with people that I've just learned from them. You know, I've been able to grow off of, like, you know, things I've seen my cousins, my family, my parents, a lot of things that I've taken heed to. And I really feel like it's important to really dive deep into that because, you know, when I was younger, I didn't really know too much about my history growing up. And if I could tell my younger self, like, to tap into that more, I feel like that could definitely, that could help. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. Like, where I'm at, you know, I really don't believe in regrets. You know, I'm learning all the time. You know, but I would definitely tell my younger self to keep pushing and, you know, try to dive deeper into myself, my history. You know, I didn't know my grandfather was a painter growing up. I didn't know he made these pieces, did that. You know, there's just, you know, I unfortunately didn't get the opportunity to meet my grandfather. But, you know, growing up and understanding the culture and understanding my mother and what they had to experience growing up in this world as being black and, you know, in the South, and, you know, my father here on the West Coast growing up and experiencing those things. I would just, you know, tell my younger self to continue to want to learn and grow on, you know, not what you see out there as much, but like from within and looking within and learning more about self. My parents definitely had me around the family and learning things, but I feel like maybe like I would have probably wanted to dive a little bit deeper into like almost like the ancestry of where we're from. And you know, that's probably one of the one things I can think of. But for someone for myself, you know, that's younger, or not for myself, but someone that's younger, you know, getting to it, creating right now, I would say treat every opportunity the same way, whether that's a no budget opportunity to the $1 million budget opportunity. You know, like continue to treat it the same. You know, continue to practice. You know, get those reps in. My bro Wella Dennis, an amazing person first and foremost, but amazing creative. You know, he said one time, he was like, "Man, you're only as good as your last rep," and I'm just like, "Damn, bars." So, you know, it's a couple things I would tell myself and someone else, you know, coming up and wanting to create. But I definitely would say that it's a great opportunity to just learn about yourself, man. I learned so many things about myself by what other people see in the creation in the things I create. So, yeah, man, it's probably a loaded answer because there isn't no rules to it when it comes to creating, but also knowing of course to have the right people around you too. Show me your 5 best friends, I'll show you your future. Someone said that, I don't know, but that's an amazing quote to me.
I like that one. You dropped some jewels right now. I appreciate
Man, but they've been dropped on me. You feel me? Like someone else put me on, so I can't take credit to it. I can only say that it's helped me through life a lot of times, and you know, and even in times when it was tough, you know, I would just always say keep pushing, just keep going, keep pushing.
I mean, I definitely appreciate you stepping on my platform today. You know, you was my first interviewer. You know, I appreciate you stepping up.
Oh, dope.
You know,
let's run it. I know, man. We've been talking about it. What'd you say?
So I want to also, like, you know, show some people, you know, your items. I know you got a shirt on right now.
Yeah. This is I got a couple things, man. So yeah, this actually, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna just grab from what I have right here. This one little piece I did like at my homie's house. It was pretty cool. I don't know. I just kind of came up with a little idea concept, just drawing.
Okay, so explain that.
Honestly, man, I was looking one day. You know, I was looking at this. So basically, okay, I used some cardstock for a piece that actually will be available, will be seen soon. And I pretty much like had some extra cardstock. And when I first started, I was really into digital content. Like I started on a more of a digital platform when it came to drawing and creating, because, you know, I had been working in that field. And, you know, from there it went to cardstock, different things like on the wall, like kind of what you see behind. So it's kind of like an extension of that, but I had this extra piece and I was like, man, let me draw something. I was thinking about life at that point. I was like, man, you know, and it's pretty recent too. I was like, man, life is just valleys and peaks, man. You know, it's like ups and downs, you know, and it's a beautiful thing, you know. It's
honestly, when you pulled it and you showed it, I was thinking the same thing, but I wanted to hear.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I see it. I see it as kind of like a perspective of valleys and peaks, and for me, it's just like, you know, the ups and downs of life and the experiences of life. But you know, you got to go for it though. And this piece specifically is like a part of a collection now that I'm working on, you know, so there might be like 12 of these, and this is just the middle piece, which is where you can see why it like continues. So, you know, I've been working on pieces like that, just drawing stuff really to just get out of my mind, you know, out of my head and on the paper. My father always told me, you know, my mom as well too, put pen to paper. So instead, I don't really write notes. Well, I write notes, but I more so draw instead of that. So, you know, just working on pieces like that. There's a couple other things that I've been working on, but I would like to show you one thing though. This is a piece that my grandfather did actually though.
Oh wow.
This is dope. Yeah, it's my grandfather's piece. So,
what was your grandfather's name?
Say that again.
What was your grandfather's name?
Oh, they called him Square. Square.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his name, man. Back in the day, you know, he to me was an amazing artist, man. He has a lot of pieces. My family has a lot of pieces. So I drove to Texas and then brought this back with me. I was like, man, so I had to make sure he made it to LA, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, pieces like this and just having this be here next to me is like a point that
inspiration.
You know, yeah, it's inspiring, man. And, you know, he was the type of person that would like draw your face and like give it to you. Like it wasn't about the money, it wasn't about none of that. You know, and I think you know, when I have pieces like this around me, it puts me in different perspectives of where I want to go with it. And so, yeah, man, Square, that's he up there, he listening,
yeah. He watching, he happy.
Watching, yeah. So we doing it for us all.
Well, once again, tell people about the location for the show.
Yeah, definitely.
More about your Instagram, your website, if they can order some of your pieces. Mm-hmm. Like that, just, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm definitely working on a lot more of the platforms when it comes to online presence. But Instagram, Devin Mercadel. That's DEVINMERCADEL. It's funny. Growing up, a lot of people did not pronounce my name. It's all good though. But it's gonna be at Juan Zimmer, October 8th. It's gonna be on. I believe the address is 621 South Olive. Yeah, 621 South Olive. It's going to be from 5 to 10. So if you're around in the area, you know, there's an RSVP link I'll have on my page. There's going to be a couple pieces there, you know, to check out. I mean, I definitely, you know, come out and see the other artists too, man. Like, I think that's like, I'm very excited to meet these artists. I've never met them before, but I've definitely seen some of their work, and it's just amazing. It's just a blessing for me to have some artwork next to theirs, you know. And creations.
Are the artists local, or are they coming from different areas?
Well, some of them might be coming from a different area. I'm not necessarily sure. And like I said, you know, I'm new. I feel like I'm new to it. You know, I'm new to understanding like what's going on. I'm new to the movements of it, and it's just a blessing to be here. So right now, you know, I'm trying to learn something new every day, meet new people, and I think that's where it's going to be a beautiful opportunity to do that. So, you know, there'll be a link on Juan Zimmer. You should definitely check out their page. It's WONZIMER. So if you guys want to check that out, it's you know, it's definitely some good energy there, man. Some young cats, we, you know, just kind of teamed up, working on stuff. They're doing some great things.
Any merch at your location?
Yeah, I plan on having a piece. I'm looking at doing like I guess you could say kind of a work tee, you know, nothing too crazy, just kind of something that is like an everyday wearable piece. So okay. I'll be releasing that the day of, and I have a couple other pieces that'll be available for sale as well too, along with you know, some things I'll be throwing on my website, you know, just having some fun with it. You know, I don't want to overthink it because knowing me, I'll probably try to put like 100 things up to like yo, put this, but not to, you know, to like, I don't want to do too much, you know. I just feel like I'm just blessed, man. I'm just thankful, and I feel that if I can even show one piece and one person looks at it, that's a blessing to me. So I'm not, I want to, you know. So it should be fun though. It should be good, man. I'm excited. T, man, she's a G, and I just really want to continue to take that, whatever I learned from this, and continue to grow with it.
Oh yeah, definitely, you will, man. I see it. Yeah,
man, that's the plan, man. And you know, ultimately, one other thing, man, I just want, you know, whoever's watching this, you know, just to keep pushing, man. Just keep going. I know it's a lot going on, and you know, I appreciate you for taking the time out. Definitely been making some waves and inspiring me. And
we got more
about me, you know. And
every time,
yeah, man, it's
or whatever RP, yeah, we gonna keep doing it. This is what this platform for, to keep, you know, pushing.
Yeah, keep it going, man. You know, I definitely, there's a lot of things to say. You know, there's definitely a lot of stuff to say, and even more. There's even more to do.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
talk your fashion shit. So whatever you got going on, whatever you want to talk
Yeah.
about, hit me up like, hey, I got something to talk about. We gonna put it on there. So that's what
Yeah,
it is.
you already know, man. I mean, there's a lot of cool things coming up, and I think it'd be great to continue to have that conversation and that dialogue. And that's on camera, off camera, whatever. We definitely got to link up, man. And you know what it's like, bro. Growing up out here, man, it's always something going on.
Yeah.
So we can definitely find a way to create in a safe way, and just be mindful of the times and move accordingly. So I'm all with it, man. It's all love. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing every avenue, everything that you are tackling throughout our journey of life. I know you got a lot of stuff that's coming up, and from seeing it front on from the time me and you have connected, showing me your pieces and stuff, I always tell you, man, you got it. So I'm looking forward to everything that you got going on and moving forward with. Like that shirt right now, that little button up. I might have to copy.
Yeah, man. It's funny. It's funny. I normally wear it up to the top. This is how I get dressed up. This is the casual look. This is the dressy look. You feel me? So, but nah, yeah. This was just a trial and error thing, man. I just been going for it, man. Honestly, that's just what it is. But I definitely need to continue to try to be myself, and that's just really what it is. Just being yourself.
At the end of the day, that's all we can do is be ourselves.
Yeah, man.
Like, genuine, everything that we're passionate about, everything that we love, it's going to come and show. And that's what it's going to draw more doors, open more doors for us. So,
yeah, man.
I appreciate it. It's not over. It's just the beginning. But I thank you for stepping on this platform with me. Talk your fashion shit, but man. Fashion, you have
man. I got so much respect for designers and clothing and fashion. It's just to me, it's just a beautiful thing in the way that we can express ourselves through the way we dress. It's so inspiring to me, and I feel like it's inspiring to others. So I definitely shout out to all the designers out there. And people that are creating some amazing things, and just know, man, it's really what you make it.
Yeah, we're gonna end it on that note, man. I appreciate it, and
let's
keep it going. All right,
love, man.
Love.